Okay, so let's see the last mode, the third mode of Simpler, which is the slice mode, which is very awesome stuff. You can do a lot with it. So let's load a sample here. Let's go packs. Let's go like chop and swing, samples, loops, music loops, and let's load like key some. Let's try this to keep it simple. Then maybe we'll do some drums. Okay, so I'm going to switch to the slicing mode. And in slice mode, it's automatically already slicing the sample, and you can play it starting from C. Which C is this? C0? C1. Doi. Starting from C1. Okay. And going chromatically, we can start triggering all the different samples. Now, by default, slicing it automatically by transients. So what is kind of like the peaks of the audio whenever Ableton detects a new sound. So we can take the sensitivity down to get less samples. And I'm not skipping all those transients. And we can also switch how we slice it. We can do by beat. So this is every beat according to our BPM. And it would be nice to warp the sample first, so this is more accurate. But we can slice it according to time divisions. Again, it's according to the sample kind of original detected BPM. We can divide it into equally divided regions. Here we can decide how many regions. So you can get a lot really choppy. And we can also slice it manually. So in manual slicing, just double click to create a slice. Here with the arrows, you can move it around. So you can trigger it. And you can also delete it by double clicking. So you can even do manual slicing if you want. Now right here, the playback by default is mono. That means that I can only launch one sample at a time. And in poly mode, we can play multiple samples at a time. Depends on how many voices we have set up. So we can play it together. And in through, it's going to play the sample all the way through whenever you trigger it from. Instead of playing only that slice. In mono, again, it's playing only that one slice. Through, it's playing the entire sample through. Nice. Now, we can do a lot of things here, like transpose the sample. But it will do it to all the slices. So if you want to get control on individual slices, you can also right-click on the sample display and slice to drum rack. Now it's going to convert this into a drum rack, and all the slices are going to be their own slice. And if you saw the previous video, each slice now it's in one-shot mode because that's the default for the drum rack. But we can transpose individually, we can reverse, we can do a lot of cool things individually because each one of these pads, it's its own simpler. So it's very powerful. So that's the slicing mode. You can do so much cool stuff. If you're on the push, you even get full control over it directly from the push too, which is quite amazing. It's super fun for producers who deal with a lot of samples. Nice. So that's the slicing mode. Next, we have to check the controls tab and everything that's happening here.